of spring. In the northeast corner of Iowa, the temperature finally nudges above freezing after a long, cold winter. The Mississippi, the largest river basin in the nation, breaks free of ice. The thaw attracts flocks of gulls, which swarm the backwaters of the mighty river. The birds have come for a feast. Thousands of gizzard shad, a type of herring.
한눈에 쇼핑. 신선부터 주문까지 한 번에. 편성표 하나로 편리하게. 맞춤 정보로 빠르게. 한눈에 쇼핑.
A type of herring killed by winter's freeze. Their bodies were preserved in solid ice. Now, they float to the surface in the spring thaw, where the gulls are waiting for them. But another animal is about to crash the party. Bald eagles are hungry after the lean months of winter. Adults with their iconic white heads and mottled juveniles gather along this stretch of the upper Mississippi. The eagles cruise low and swoop down to snatch the fish in their powerful talons. The dead shad are easy pickings. But that doesn't stop the scavengers from stealing from the gulls. Or each other. The windfall of frozen dinners couldn't come at a better time for this female. She and her mate have a young family to feed. These nestlings are bottomless pits, gaining 20 times their birth rate in just 3 weeks. Whatever they can't eat now, they save for later in their bulging crops. They've got around 2 more months to grow big enough and strong enough to leave the family nest. As the frozen river transforms into open water, the supply of gizzard shad will eventually run out. But for now, the fishing is good. Under the sun's strengthening gaze, the mighty Mississippi slowly comes to life. Across the nation, nature reawakens after the long winter's rest. Snow melts in the Rocky Mountains. Leaves unfurl in the eastern woodlands. Meadow flowers cloak the grasslands. And rainstorms flood rivers in the Hawaiian Islands. The arrival of spring sets the stage for one of the greatest animal migrations on Earth. It's daybreak along a 120-kilometer stretch of the Platte River in Nebraska. Hundreds of thousands of sandhill cranes wake from a night spent in the protected shallows of the river. It's a popular rest stop on the crane's migration from the subtropics to the Arctic. With breeding season on the horizon, singles in the crowd use their time at the stopover to put the moves on possible mates. When they're not playing the dating game, the cranes take field trips to nearby farms to fuel up on waste grain left over from last fall's harvest. As the sun dips down in the Nebraska sky, the flocks reunite back at the river to roost for the night. The sandhill cranes will spend around a month. Then, with a tailwind at their back, they'll be off to ride the thermal air currents north. Spring is the season for new life to emerge. For many animals, a baby boom early in the season gives the young a jump start.